The Apocalypse of Abraham. In the days before Abraham knew the Most High, he lived with his father Terah, who was a maker of idols. And Abraham saw the vanity of the gods that men worshipped. For Terah shaped gods of wood and stone, and people bowed before them. One day Terah sent Abraham to gather wood for the furnace, and Abraham found a great stone lying upon the plain. And he said in his heart, "Can this stone be a god? It cannot move, it cannot speak, it cannot save." And he returned to his father and said, "Father, why do you worship things that cannot hear or see? Why do you bow to gods that cannot help you?" But Terah rebuked him. And Abraham watched as his father shaped 12 gods of stone and wood, each with a different face. And he said, "These gods are the work of your hands. How can they be gods?" And Terah grew angry and said, "Silence, my son, do not provoke the gods." But Abraham laughed, for he saw the foolishness of the idols. One day Terah left Abraham alone in the house of the idols, and Abraham took an axe and smashed the idols to pieces, and he placed the axe in the hands of the largest idol. When Terah returned, he cried out, "What has happened to my gods?" And Abraham said, "The great God rose up in anger and destroyed the others." But Terah said, "You know these idols cannot move." And Abraham answered, "Then why do you worship them?" And Terah was enraged and seized Abraham to deliver him to King Nimrod. But the Lord appeared to Abraham in a vision and said, "Leave your father's house. Come out from among them, for I have chosen you." And fire fell from heaven and consumed the house of Terah and the idols within it. The Lord spoke again to Abraham, "Abraham, Abraham." And Abraham said, "Here am I." And the Lord said, "Go from your father's house to a land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation. I will bless those who bless you, and curse those who curse you." And Abraham departed. And as he journeyed, he prayed, "O Lord, reveal yourself to me. Show me the way that I may walk in your truth." And the angel of the Lord, whose name was Yahoel, appeared to him in the form of a man, clothed in purple, with a face like sapphire and a voice like many waters. And Yahoel said, "Fear not, Abraham. I am sent to you by the mighty God. Prepare yourself, for you will ascend to the heights and behold the mysteries of heaven." Yahoel led Abraham to a high mountain, and he said, "Prepare a sacrifice as the Lord has commanded." And Abraham took a heifer, a goat, a ram, a turtle dove, and a pigeon. And he divided the animals, placing the halves opposite each other. But the birds he did not divide. And as Abraham waited, unclean birds descended upon the sacrifice. But Yahoel rebuked them, and they fled. And Abraham fell into a deep sleep, and terror seized him. And the Lord said, "Know that your descendants will be strangers in a land not their own. They will be enslaved and oppressed 400 years. But afterward I will judge the nation that enslaves them, and they will come out with great possessions." Yahoel said to Abraham, "Prepare yourself, for you will ascend to the heights." And suddenly the mountain was lifted up, and Abraham found himself carried into the heavens. And he saw a great expanse of fire, and above the fire a throne of glory. And the voice of the Lord said, "Come near, Abraham." And Abraham approached, trembling. And he saw the orders of angels, the heavenly hosts, and the spirits of the righteous. And the Lord said, "Look beneath you." And Abraham looked, and saw the earth spread out like a scroll. And he saw the wickedness of men, the violence, the idolatry, and the corruption. And he said, "O Lord, how long will this endure?" Then Abraham saw a great being descending from the heavens, dark and monstrous, with wings like a dragon. And the Lord said, "This is Azazel, the one who led astray the watchers and corrupted the earth." And Azazel cried out, "Abraham, what have you to do with me? Depart from me." But the Lord said, "Be silent, Azazel. You have no power over the righteous, And Abraham saw the judgment appointed for Azazel and for all who follow him. The Lord showed Abraham the ages to come, the rise and fall of kingdoms, the sins of Israel, the destruction of the temple, the scattering of the people, the coming of the nations, the final judgment. And Abraham wept. And the Lord said, "Do not fear, Abraham. In the last days I will raise up a righteous man from your seed. Through him all nations will be blessed." Abraham saw the throne of the Lord set for judgment, and the righteous were gathered to the right, and the wicked to the left. And he saw the books opened, and every deed brought to light. And the Lord said, "The righteous will inherit the world to come. The wicked will perish with Azazel." And Abraham saw a new heaven and a new earth, shining with the glory of God. And the Lord said, "This is the inheritance of your seed forever." And Abraham bowed and worshipped. Yahoel brought Abraham back to the mountain. And Abraham fell upon his face and said, "O Lord, you have shown me wonders beyond measure. Let your will be done." And the vision ended. And Abraham returned to his tent, glorifying the Most High.